Drive on Mama, buckle up, watch your TV from driveonmama.com. Coming to you on a Sunday night dinner shift. It is a cold, windy evening. We have taken our first order. There's a $3 peak pay from 5:30 to 7:30, but we took our first order about 5:27. It was a $7 offer that ended up turning out to be $9. Came back on the avenue, and all of the dashers are out. Everybody who works their daytime jobs or W2, and all the full-time dashers and part-time dashers. So our first order is for $9.25, going half a mile. It most likely will not go up, but it's still an excellent order. Let's go get it. And as expected, it remained $9.25. The customer took $3.50. The rest was base pay and peak pay from Doordash. And then we have our next one. We received it right when we were outside of the restaurant or the customer's home. It's $11.75, going 2.8 miles, 5 items, catering bag required, and we dropped that order off, and there was a hidden tip. We received $36.03 rather than the $11.75 shown, and in like fashion, I ended that dash because, again, I have found if you end it, you have a better chance of getting another large order if there is one out there. So we came back to the avenue and we received our next order. It is not a large order, and we may have to drop it. $9.75 for half a mile, picking up some pizza, but this pizza place almost always has a wait. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes up to 20 minutes, and the longest was 30 minutes. The 30-minute time that I waited was because I reached out, or the customer reached out to me right at the 10-minute mark. They were at a hotel close by, and he was like, we just got in and we're hungry, thank you for waiting, and we were in communication, so I didn't want to drop it after waiting 15 minutes. That's usually the most I would give unless it's a large order. So the most I've waited at this place is 30 minutes. We're gonna go in and see how long they tell us now. It is about 6:40. Coming back with an update. I walked through the door at 6:45. They were on the phone with the customer, so it took a minute for them to see what I needed. And once they checked, they told me it was going to be 6 minutes. It is now 6:55, and the order is not ready. It is only going a half a mile, and it's a total of 6 items. 2 of them would be a soda and a salad, but the rest is food items. So I'm going to wait it out. I'll give it the most 10 more minutes. Time is now 7:10, and we finally got the goods. Let's go deliver. That order was dropped off quickly, and the final payout really was 15 and change. They do sometimes, when you go to a restaurant, they'll say if you take a picture of the menu, they'll give you an extra $1. So I did take a picture of the menu, and the customer tipped, I believe, $9. And then we declined our next offer, which I probably should have taken because DoorDash figures out a way to get what they need to get done. The reason I'm saying that, they sent me a batched order for $29 going almost 7 miles, picking up at a sushi spot and then a Japanese spot. And I declined it because I didn't want to go that far out. And then the peak pay will be over $7.29. It is now $7.26. We accepted our next offer after that. It was $9.75 for 1.4 miles. Then they sent an add-on for $16.75 going an additional 5.4 miles. So essentially, I'm still doing 7 miles for about the same amount, most likely at the end. But let's go get the food. Okay, we have dropped off those 2 orders. The first one, it went up to $17 and change, I believe. The second remained at the $16.75. And we ended this dash with $50.25. The first dash was $54.28 for a total of $104.53 for this Sunday night dinner shift. Now, Sunday night is going to be the best orders out there. Most people are home. They eat dinner as a family. The most large orders are out there, and people usually tip well. In order to, I guess, receive these orders, because it is dead out there now. When I ended the dash, it showed it was gray. But I maintain over 70% for my market. I must, if I want to receive orders on a consistent basis. My completion rate right now is 98%. And right now I do have a contract violation, because even with the Top Dasher, high acceptance, large order program, things are slow. It is January. January and February are probably going to be the slowest months of the year outside of the summer, which would be July and August. So I was doing an Uber Eats order, and I accepted my next DoorDash while I was dropping off the Uber Eats. It was a meet at door, and the customer took longer than expected to get downstairs. You know, they give you 8 minutes on Uber. So I was late to the restaurant, and that's why I have the contract violation. But I do about 100 orders in a week, so that will fall off within 7 days. And hopefully this helps you, and drive on, mama.